Greetings and salutations, all my friends and family, fans and followers of the Zita Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you for joining us here for episode 97 of The Revolution. I am your host with the most from the east to the west coast, like peanut butter on your breakfast toast. The one-take wonder, the man who will steal your thunder, the one, the only, Emperor Zita. And I am coming to you, as always, from my favorite place in the world, the Fortress of Solitude here in Etobicoke, Ontario, Canada. So, this week, quiet week, didn't do anything too extreme. Fred is back with Comic Book Day just by himself this week. Unfortunately, no guest appearances from David or Paul, but I would like to thank them for the past couple weeks for appearing on the show. Otherwise, quiet week, just a normal, regular, everyday week. One thing before I go. So, as you know, the mayoral election here in Toronto is heating up. Sognaki, Tory, Stintz, and Ford so far have declared. We're just waiting on Olivia Chow. Now, I am going to vote Rob Ford because I am a Rob Ford supporter. I am a member of the Ford Nation. I think the media gives him too much of a hard time. But here's the thing. Stintz, you have no chance. Nobody is going to vote for you because nobody can stand you. You're a two-faced, manipulative, power-hungry cunt. Sognaki, nobody really cares about you or anything that you have to say. The people of Toronto don't feel a need to vote for you at all. John Tory, I think he's going to be our next mayor. I really do. His popularity is very high. People like him a lot better than Ford right now because Ford has got, a pretty bad image. But if Olivia Chow runs, it will change the whole complexity of the entire mayoral race. I think she will definitely take it if she does decide to run. Vote Rob Ford because, man, how can we not have another 4 years? He is just spectacularly amazing to watch, great television, and I think that the people of Toronto deserve a mayor that can make them laugh. Anyways, that is enough from me. Let's get on with the show. Rock and roll, baby. And here we go.
Okay, so Anthony is 13.5 months. We're still sitting at 7 but now we have, plenty more objects that he wants. We discovered that he does not like fish with lemon on it, which was not a big fan of beef stroganoff. Not a fan. That is 2 items that he is eating. We're going to use sounds and sort of words. He's trying to say goodbye. Something that sounded like hello yesterday. Straight into to start walking. Okay, he's been sick all week, but there hasn't been all that awful kind of couple reasons. I took happy. We was in love with them. She was not happy. Work is good, busy as usual, and then come home and sit with the kids. That's it. Take it or leave it.
Give me butterflies with those devilish eyes. That's when she put my hand in between her thighs. Night wasn't getting any younger. It was a sober.
So I called it Elimination Chamber, sucked balls, called most of the matches. The only one I missed was the Brotherhood match, and I really thought that they were going to break them up. But I guess they're going to do some kind of multi-team tag title match at the pay-per-view. You know which pay-per-view I'm talking about, WrestleMania. I'm still hating the main event. Batista versus Randy Orton is a bore fest. They are booing Batista out of the building every time he steps out there. Now don't get me wrong, Orton's not much better than Batista, just as boring. But I guess it pays to be a friend of Triple H. His buddies from DX are tag champs. His bitch Randy Orton is the heavyweight champ. And Batista's got the main event. How ridiculous is that? So apparently John Cena was injured on Monday. Nobody knows if it's a shoot or a work. Apparently he did legitimately pull his groin, although they're trying to make it seem like he hurt his knee. I still think that the Cena versus Wyatt match is going to be sick at WrestleMania, but they definitely need to let Wyatt go over. Let Cena take a couple months off, unless he wanted to burn out like CM Punk.
It's closer time!
So Raw is coming to Chicago on Monday, and the crowd is going to take it over by chanting CM Punk, CM Punk. I hope they're chanting CM Punk is a bitch. No matter how much respect I had for the guy while he was wrestling, the way he left the WWE and left his fans hanging, hoping for that one last WrestleMania match, it's bullshit. And I lost a ton of respect for Punk for doing that. There's nobody that's bigger than this business. Not Cena, not Hogan, and definitely not Punk. So CM Punk, I hope you never come back. Go back down to Ring of Honor, where you can be the big fish in the smallest pond.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So apparently Daniel Bryan is going to take Triple H on at WrestleMania, challenge him to a match this week on Raw. Everybody wants Daniel Bryan in the championship match. This is a way to do it. You have him face Triple H at the beginning of WrestleMania, with the stipulation being that if he beats Triple H, he gets to be involved in the championship match, turning it into a triple threat instead of a one-on-one. Because if they leave it with Batista Orton, the crowd is going to boo them right out of the building and the match will lose all momentum. So let Daniel Bryan beat Triple H, go on into the championship match, and walk away with the belt at Mania. You don't understand how crazy that crowd is going to pop, and there will be yes chants going on for days.
Woo, woo, woo. You know.
The greatest thing, though, about Raw on Monday was the return of Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker. Hogan's appearance was bleh, but seeing The Undertaker back, that was sick, and he looked totally Skeletor-y. But it was awesome watching him stab Brock Lesnar in the hand and then throw him through the table. This match is going to steal the show once again, like every Undertaker match has done for the past 5 years.
I am serious, bro!
And finally, on to Zack Ryder, who has not been seen since his lonely appearance a couple weeks ago. I really think that they're moving towards just letting his contract expire and not renewing it. There is none of his gear left on WWEshop.com, and all the stuff that is left is on sale. He's not getting any TV time, he's not even on the live shows anymore, so it looks like the end is coming soon for the broski from Long Island. I can only hope that he goes down to Ring of Honor or TNA, builds himself back up, and in a couple of years we see him back in the WWE as one of the top contenders. But really, what are the chances of that?
Magical. We beat a company's nails. Not with any sharp scissors. No way. I'm not old enough for working yet. No, can I have your green bills? I'm super good. I'm super good. I'm fly, but I'm having a popcorn like this. Mine's dress or dress. I like the ketchup one, Vandal one. Thomas said so. Well, I need to take them to the doctors and I'm going to be the doctor. And Spider-Man and Thor and Wolverine. The superheroes. But I do not like Spider-Man. Guys are not my favorite. If you have a beautiful card with a princess on it, then you'll play my princess book. Too fuzzy. Santa's gloves are too. Santa's boots are too squishy. Santa's beard is so soft. I'm a peanut potato. Everything is awesome. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. Let's Nona, because Saturday night now I'm having a drink. So see you later, people. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
With no memory of time to recall, electric nights leave me waiting for the fall, waiting for the fall, waiting for the fall.
Hello people, well it is comic book day, that's right, it's comic book day, and we're starting out here at Royal York Station. So I'm here with the Robin to my Batman, the Bucky to my Captain America, and my Prince Anthony. Heading down to Excalibur Comics to see Rob and Fred, see what they have to say this week. Wanted to say a big thank you again to David Riches for his guest appearance last week, and maybe we'll see him again this week, who knows. Anyways, we are headed down to Excalibur Comics, we're just about to head out of the station, and we will see you soon people. That's right. See you soon, people. Finally here. So we made it down here to Excalibur Comics. It's freezing cold, so we're headed upstairs right away to talk to the boys. Maybe we'll see David up there. But it is now time for the hardest part of my week. The Steps of Doom. Steps of Doom.
This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Kingsway Theater.
Starting with Frank Godwin's Rusty Riley, simply this. Godwin is one of the best illustrator, comic strip artists, period. Unfortunately, the series he worked on, Connie and Rusty Riley, was not, shall we say, appreciated as much. But the artwork in these books are fantastic. Get the story, the art is just gorgeous. First volume's out, recommend it highly to anybody, seriously. Now, moving on to some of the other books. I am a big fan of Robbie Howard's Conan, so the second part of Conan the Conqueror, Hour of the Dragon, is out. So for issue 1 of 6, nicely done artwork by talented European guy, Howard. Robbie Howard's Conan is one of the best, my favorite characters of all time, so it's great to see them doing another adaptation. The difference being is that it's one stray artist. It's not Marvel, unfortunately, had Gil Kane do the first portion, and then basically couldn't complete it, so John DeSona finished it off. But with here, you have with one artist doing the book, and it's well done. So I would recommend part 1 of the 6-parter of Conan the Conqueror. Now the other book I also recommend, Uncanny Avengers, is one of the better books than Marvel Avenger books really, and Marvel puts out. Well drawn and well written and terrific overall. As well as, again, I'm not a big fan of Superior Spider-Man, specifically with the way Thor's been going, but I do like the artwork that's being put out right now. So I would recommend Goblin Nation, number 28. There's a nice 2-pager that you can feast on. Okay, we get on to another book that I'm not too crazy about, simply because of what's going to happen, which is they're going to start it up all over again, and that's Indestructible Hulk. Do enjoy the artwork and stuff. Bagley is going to come on and he's going to draw it, and I'm sure it's going to be well drawn and stuff, but come on guys, this book's going to reach 20 and start up with number 1 again. How dumb is that? But then again, it's Marvel. Just because I pick up a lot of your books doesn't mean I have to be nice to you all the time. Damn it! The other book also that's come out, I unfortunately don't have a copy right now with me, and that's Cataclysm, the Ultimate's conclusion with issue 5. Bendis and Bagley are working on it, so it's not so much surprise, but an interesting ending to that in this series and stuff. Okay, and that's it.
Again, looking at the paper today, February 26th, we have the Bitcoin triggers bought today. Someone hacked into the computers and stole this guy's Bitcoins. All the hoopla about Bitcoin being so great and so forth still doesn't hold water. First of all, you have to actually buy it on the internet, and anything you do on the internet is traceable. I'm sure NSA can find out who bought it and crack the encryption codes with their supercomputers anyways. The other day I bought some silver coins from silvergoldbull.com, and it has a Bitcoin symbol. It's a paradigm failure, according to them. You don't own it if you don't hold it. So therefore, Bitcoin's virtual. It's actually just as worthless as a fiat currency. But the silver and gold, hey, God made it, and it's the real stuff, the real McCoy. Bitcoin is just a farce. You got to get the real stuff, which originally in the last 6,000 years was gold and silver. you don't speculate. You can see gold and silver go up and down as well, but it's tangible and its intrinsic value outweighs almost any and everything in the world for the last 6,000 years. You just accumulate over every once a month. Take $20, buy a silver coin, or if you can afford more, maybe a gold coin. Same with food. I think food in the future, as things get rarer, you have Venezuela, you have Thailand, all these revolutions, the cold weather as well, and in the States, all 50 states, a record never seen before, all went below zero. Food prices are going to go up. So if you don't want to buy gold, silver, food is probably just as good. Every week you go to a grocery store, $10 buy an extra bag of rice, or $10 buy an extra 2-3 cans of beans or canned stuff that you can store for at least a year or even 5 years. But basically most canned stuff nowadays only lasts maybe 2-3 years because they put that plastic lining in there. And that's just been disrupting people's hormones really. It's not the result of persons created that way. It's because we've been altered genetically through the food system. And plastics is number one hormone disruptor. Canned stuff, the baby bottles, everything, the plastic toys and so forth, all have been disrupting the humans.
Well, guys and gals, another episode of the Zita Nation is over. Thank you for joining us here for episode 97 of The Revolution, and come back next week for a brand new episode right here on YouTube. Go back and check out all of my other episodes right here on YouTube, and subscribe to my channel, one word, Emperor Zita, right here on YouTube. Pick up your Drop Dead Pinups Electric Night CD while you still can. Grab one of their t-shirts, check them out on iTunes, and follow them on Twitter for all the news about their brand new album at Drop Dead Pinups. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for my WrestleMania countdown at Emperor Zita. Head down to Excalibur Comics for all of your comic book and conspiracy theory related needs. Eat, sleep, conquer, repeat.